Just dropped in from the daydream. You know I always gotta cause a big scene. Gotta make everything about me. I've been like this since I was like 13. So let me bend your ears while I got them. What is it you're really trying to run from? I guess that's the thing about problems. While you ignore them, then you ain't got none. Oh, what a wonderful way to live. Cold, magnifying the things I did. I know something has got to give. I wait for the veil to lift. And oh, I'm feeling that choice in the way. I'm feeding that void every day. I'm screaming your voice in my brain. It's more than I can take, and oh, I'm feeling that choice in the way. The little blockade in my brain. Whatever comes next, I pray. It isn't more than I can take, yeah. Always late to the party, so everybody might look upon me. Show them something better than I might be. Force feed a narrative, sell them what they want to see. Wait, maybe that's the way I put the walls up. No one ever gets to get a close up. That's the way illusions get bust up. Life's been a breeze so long as I kept the front up. Hey, don't make me reflect on things. Avoiding it all is an easy win. No way can the loneliness settle in. It's my choice to pretend to be king. And oh, I'm feeling that choice in the way. I'm feeding that void every day. I'm screaming your voice in my brain. It's more than I can take, and oh, I'm feeling that choice in the way. A little blockade in my brain. Whatever comes next, I pray. It isn't more than I can take, yeah. The person inside underwhelms me, so I pretend I'm something else entirely. A person who's better than me at everything. Rather you'd know that other guy instead of me. It's funny how it took so long to realize. I thought I was alone and trying to live lies. Maybe everyone's a person being hid behind. Would we all be so alone if we empathized? Whoa, a depressing epiphany. I know you so far as you let me see. We're both different people way underneath. What happens when those people meet? I don't know. I'm feeling that choice in the way. I'm feeding that void every day. I'm screaming your voice in my brain. It's more than I can take, and oh, I'm feeling that choice in the way. A little blockade in my brain. Whatever comes next, I pray. It isn't more than I can take, yeah.
down, man. Turn the lights down. Y'all shining too much.
Nah, fam, we only getting started. Yeah, I got the light. He got the light.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the ERS Racing League. I want to welcome y'all to Miami. We are already here on the track. Jared is out the first as usual. My name is PixelThomas. I am a small-time streamer, just overall just cool guy, I guess. And, I am once again your race host for today. I hope we will see a good race here in Miami. It is a pretty interesting track. A few points pretty hard, but for the rest it is just a fun track overall, so I hope to see some good races. We have quite a full grid, not something we see very often, so I'm extremely happy to see that we have this many people showing up. So thank you all first off for watching already, for tuning in. Let's see some good races. We have 16.5 minutes to go for this qualifying. Like usual, we have a 50% race. What that means is we have a short qualifying format, and then we will instantly go into the race, which will be 50% of what a normal F1 race would look like. That would take around 1.5 hours, I say. Depends often on the track and on the conditions. It might rain, causing everything to take a bit longer than expected. But, oh, there we go. Beautiful. So, yeah, I hope to see some good stuff. Like always, I am putting my bets on Jared to perform pretty well, but I might be slightly biased. I hope the audio is all good and well. I hope, I just want to apologize already in advance. It has been a long day of a lot of talking. So if my voice kind of disappears or I stumble over words, that is the reason. But, yeah, I hope I don't make that mistake that often. But here we have the first few people starting their timed lap, of which Jared is the first, of course. He is always the first to go out. He has been practicing a little bit before today, so I'm interested to see what he is able to do. Of course, the fastest first sector because he's the first on the track. So let's see how his time will compare with the rest of the people following right behind. Once again, I hope you are all having a great day, because I sure did. Here we go into the chicane. This one's always a bit tricky, but it is smooth sailing for Jared. So far, contact with the wall, that isn't good, but I don't think it caused a delay with like a loss of speed. Let's see what our first person will be able to do. The 19 people on the grid, that is definitely not something we see often. It is something we strive for, of course. But often we have between 13 and 15 people on the track. Jared with a 128.3. Interested to see what the next few people will be able to do. We have Hummel with a 127.7. Here we go. Amon will be next. Amon with a 128.9. Let's see who will be one of the first to join as well. Like go across the line, we have Thomas, who had just had the fastest second sector. Lumbagumber, the man, the myth, the legend, with a 126.8. Absolutely, I guess just claiming P1. I wonder if we have other people that get close to yeah, let's see. It won't be Thomas. He has a 129. Expect an improvement to see from him. Rune hit the wall, but so far he's still driving. I do think that cost him a lot of speed, but still pretty good. A 127.78, just barely behind Hummel. Let's see, Thug by Nature. What will you be able to do, my friend? And it is a 129.5. We have quite the pack here in the middle, where Wakey will be stuck in a second now. We had someone going wide. He's okay, however. I think it's Songo. Never mind, it's not Songo. It is DJ Panda driving right behind them as well. Wakey flying down the straight. It is an extremely long straight. We'll definitely see some overtakes happening right there. But here we go through the last corner. What will Wakey be able to do? 129.4. Let's see. George will be the next one. Everybody is slowly putting on their timed laps. And George snatches P1. 4/10 faster than Lumbergumber. Someone I haven't really seen all that much. Just snatches P1. Good shit. Normally George is like a little bit in the middle field. But I think this might just be his track. Makey will be the next. Also flying down the straight, of course. This is where you spend most of the race here today because the straight is just so incredibly long. But not as long as China. As we counted it, that is 12 seconds long as a straight. 127.69. We have a lot of people in the 127s. This is going to be interesting. I think we will have a great battle in the middle field. At least that's what I'm hoping for. The lines are looking okay for Boris right here. I haven't really seen this person before, so I'm interested to see what he is able to do. He had the fastest first sector so far, so I am interested to see what this man, which we have no knowledge of, is able to do. Looking pretty good so far. Great to see people making way for them. Fastest second sector. What? Okay, this might be interesting. What will Boris be able to do? Here we go through the last two corners. Looking real smooth so far. Woo! P4, just barely with 127.1. Yeah, this will be a great battle. I think we will have, like all the way up till P3, I think. But let's see. Robin, no, it's Zongo who will be the next one. Robin's lap got disqualified. Zongo, however, who I know is extremely fast. We've seen him many times before in this league. He is fast, so let's see what he is able to cook up for us today. And it will be B3 with the 126.836. Just 5,000 slower than Lumbergumber, who is currently on his outlap. So I think we will see another time coming in from him soon. Jared has started his time lap again. The person who was out first currently standing in P13. We still have two more people that haven't set a time. That is Maddie and that is Robin. I'm interested to see what they will be able to do. Maddie is off in a little bit at the back of the field. Robin is a little bit in the middle of the field. Okay, and there goes Jared into the wall. That is some front wing damage, so he will have to return to the pits for repairs. Hummel, who was surprisingly fast last time. I wonder what he is able to do here. He's currently in P11, right behind his friend, who I also haven't seen, Okan Songer, his teammate in the Red Bull, who is currently on his outlap. I haven't seen that person yet, so I'm also interested in what he's able to do. Oh, Hummel goes wide. There goes his timed lap. Vicky had the same thing. Matt is bright red Ferrari 2 times faster so far. Will he be able to keep it going, however? That is the question. And we will soon see the answer. British chicane. Looking good, looking smooth for Mattis right here. Almost half a second faster. This is looking good. He might have a shot at podium. Fastest second sector. He is cooking something up. Through the last corner. And it will be P7, only winning one position because of it. in front of DJ Panda, just barely 1,000th behind Boris. That is, we are seeing some extremely close times there, which only makes me look forward to it more. Jeroen with the fastest second sector. Battery almost drained. Flying down, having DRS. 320 kilometers an hour. Will he be able to keep it going? Bam! P8 for Jeroen. Good stuff from him. Let's go on board with Amon. 2 weeks ago, he joined me commentating due to him having some technical difficulties with his wheel. Great guy, has a lot of knowledge about racing. So let's see if he's able to put that knowledge to good use and snatch himself a good position. Robin, currently in P19, is also out. I think we will follow him soon afterwards as well. And then it's just Maddie, which we have to wait for to set a time. We see some position changes happening, and Amon goes into the pits. So I guess we will go on board. Never mind, Robin got his lap disqualified. Thug by Nature, currently in P17, with a 129.5, just barely behind Wakey. Will he be able to better his time? Any second now, we will be able to see what the second sector. Come on, yes, keep going. He is half a second faster. He will have some traffic of the McLaren right in front of him. Will he have to release? Seems like he is getting blocked slightly. I hope it doesn't mean he loses too much time. So now winning 2 positions with it, 3/10 faster than his previous time. I think he got held up by, I think it was Jared. He is the only McLaren on track. No, never mind, it's Lumbergun, but he is in the pits. So I think it was Jared was slightly blocking Thug by Nature. Oh well, let's see what Jared is able to do now. Hopefully not crash into the wall again. Wakey has retired. P17 currently. I do not know how much longer we have in the qualifying. Four and a half minutes. We have a lot of yellow flags. Like usual, don't worry about the yellow flags. It's just people going out of the way to give people the best racing line so they can set the fastest times necessary. That's faster so far. This could end up winning him 1 or 2 positions. But he will really have to push himself. Battery is fully drained. Maddie still hasn't gone out. Well, here we go. And Jared stays the same. Thug by Nature currently on his time lap. Let's see what Robin is able to do. He is also on his time lap. Currently in P5, just barely behind Janice in P4. Will he be able to capitalize on this moment that Janice is now currently on his out lap? 3 more minutes to go. In theory, he can finish this lap, go in, go out for another lap, and he cuts across. Okay, never mind. Zongo. It was just barely behind Lumbergumber first. George, however, still P1. Lumbergumber currently on his out lap. 400ths behind of George Alonso. Let's see if Lumbergumber is able to win that as well. And let's see how Zongo will perform next to the 2 absolutely mind-boggling fast people. that there is a large chance for that to happen, Lindsay. I'm looking forward to it. You're sitting comfortable in P6. Way we going out. Zongo got his lap disqualified. Bummer. Let's see what Lumbergumber is able to do. Doesn't seem like he is even using his battery. So I think he will be going for another lap. Not sure of it though. Look how clean he just flies past that wall. Even though this isn't his time lap, this is still pretty impressive. Yeah, 6 seconds behind. I think he will be going for the next one. Okan, a 10th behind his previous time. Will he be able to better it? Currently in P9. Right in front of his teammate Hummel, who showed some great racing before as well. But look how many people there are in the 127s. From P4 all the way down to P13. With Jared just barely outside of the 127s. Seemed like track limits doesn't count like it, so let's keep pushing. He's just barely faster than his previous time. But any improvement is still an improvement. Here we go through the last corner. Okan, what will you bring for us? Just barely not an improvement. You'll have to try next time. And here we have Hummel currently going for his time lap. I think Lumbergumber should be coming in soon as well. Currently absolutely blasting it down the track. It's weird to see him not in a Ferrari, which he is in Tier 3. The 10th fastest so far. This would end up giving him P1. Maddie has been disqualified, parked in a dangerous location. Hasn't even really driven that much. Weird stuff is happening with Maddie, but he should still be able to race. And here we have Lumbergumber being blocked by an Aston Martin. Who is that? He was on such a great time, and then he just had to abort it. Robin, what are you doing? Just absolutely blocking him. That was dirty from Robin. I don't know if that was allowed. I don't think so. It was an improvement. Lumbergumber would have had P1, but now it is Zongo who snatches it with the 126 too. Hummel apparently driving the wrong way. I don't know what is happening, but I do think we will see something, a ticket being opened on Robin blocking Lumbergumber. Here we go through the last corner. Matt is, what will you be able to do? And it is a 3-spot improvement, 126.5. And that should be everybody. Now we're just waiting for the last few people to enter their pit box, and then we should be done off going to the official race. There we go. We will see the standings right here. Zongo was the fastest. Lumbergumber would have joined him up there, either P1 or P2. But then we have George Alonso, Lumbergumber, Janice, and Lanzi. We have Mattis, Robin, Boris, Okan, Jeroen close up the top 10. Then we have DJ Panda, Bicky, Jared, Amon, Thug by Nature, Thomas, Wakey, Hummel, and Maddie. So I'm interested to see what will happen. We have a lot of people around the same time. So the 127s have shortened a little bit. But that shows we have a great battle for the front, for the podium. We have a great battle for the points in the middle. And then we have the battle for people just trying to finish the race, I guess. We have a lot of stuff erupting in the chat. Apparently it was AI who blocked, I guess, Lumbergumber. But what happened. I'm just interested to see what the race will bring. Like always, what I wish for is a clean formation lap where nobody does anything weird. And also a clean first lap. No major crashes, no people spinning out, no people getting disqualified for whatever could happen. And then after that, all hell can break loose for all I care. This is gonna take a while. Like always, we will look at this beautiful pit. Because all the people are loading in, and since we have more people now than usual, it will take a bit longer. Here we go, all the cars have lined up on the grid. First off, we will have our formation lap. We often see some weird things happening with people being overtaken and whatnot, but that shouldn't pose too much of an issue. But yeah, Maddie will, of course, start, I guess, at the end, unless he just retired. I want to see how Lumbergumber will be able to do. Let's go a little bit in the middle of the field on board with Jeroen while we wait for all the cars to go for their lap. Everybody is warming their tires, try to get as much heat in those tires, equal heat as well through the entirety of the tire for the best performance. Let's see what the tire situation is at for today. Almost everybody is on mediums except for Akan, Wakey, and Hummel. So in the smack drop in the middle, we have Akan on hard tires, and all the way in the back we have the hards, who I think will be trying to win some positions by playing it for a long game. Yeah, let's wait till all the people are lining up on the grid. We have the first few people going through the last two corners. We'll slowly start seeing people line up on the grid. Let's see what the camera will be like for the starting line. It's going to be horrible. We can barely see. I guess only if we look at the first one we can see the lights. But yeah, we have our last few people slowly lining up on the grid. Hummel abusing everything that he can to get all the hidden tires. He was in the middle field. Weird that he is at the very end now together with Maddie. Doesn't matter. The race will start either way. He will have to perform. The lights are going on here in Miami. Any second now, and it's lights out, and away we go here at the ERS Racing League. Let's hope we will see some good racing. Hope everybody makes it through the first corner. It is a tricky corner. And so far, for what I can see, everybody has made it through in one piece. And here we go through the zigzag section. We have Lumbergumber going for the overtake around the inside of George, and it does seem like he's able to make it work. However, here we have the Wee-Woos. Will he be able to stay ahead? It does seem so. We have a few battles going on in the back. Dog by Nature losing position. Thomas losing a position to Jared. Jared still fighting for that position. Akan losing multiple positions. Maddie dropping back down to P20. It seems like Hummel has won a position through the last few corners. DJ Panda struggling to stay ahead. Jeroen still managing to stay ahead. Never mind. DJ Panda comes around the inside down the straight. We do not have the arrest yet, so this was pretty tricky. Let's see if everybody makes it through this pretty tight and technical section. They will be hard to go for the overtakes around here. So we will probably start seeing them again down at the next straight. We have Bicky looking for an overtake down to his teammate Boris, who is right ahead. Everybody is extremely close. It seems like Thomas has made a mistake and lost multiple positions. Still spun around and he is back on the track. I do not think we will see a lot. However, Lumbergumber has officially snatched P1. After being blocked through the last 2 corners during qualifying, he is currently leading the race at the end of lap 1. However, will he be able to keep it for the rest of the race? That is the question, and I do not yet know the answer. Lumbergumber, fastest lap on the first lap. Jared and Amon battling it out. From what I can see so far, we have all the drivers on the grid, and the largest gap is Thomas, who sadly spun out. Thomas, 10-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. I hope he will not retire. Okan has spun out. Ay, 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 ay. I hope he doesn't have damage, and that is just someone spinning out. And it does seem like he luckily doesn't have any damage. So let's see if we have any other battles going on. Of course we do, but let's see where we have the biggest chance for an overtake. Which we have this extremely, extremely long straight. Which is just insane. Here we go for the overtake, and it seems like there was contact between people in front. It was Giannis, who sadly lost multiple positions because of it. Fought back one, because it seemed like he bumped the inside, or he got, I guess, just tapped. I do not really recall, but we did clearly see contact. Robin as well making a mistake, losing 2 positions because of it. Will he, however, be able to keep Boris right behind him? I do not know. Zonga and Lumbergumber are fighting it out. Lumbergumber still managing to stay ahead. Thug by Nature losing a position to Hummel in the back. Hummel has won a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions so far. We have a massacre going on through that corner. We have 4 cars wide almost, pushing themselves to the very limit, trying to get those overtakes. Let's see, DJ Panda currently in P9, looking to overtake Mattis. Mattis is taken pretty protectively the inside. We have a battle going on right ahead between Bicky and Robin as well. Amma losing 2 positions. Did he spin out? No, he did not. Slight mistake must have happened that he lost positions to Hummel and Thug by Nature. Mattis still looking for that opportunity to surpass Bicky in the Merc right in front of him. Seems like he is losing quite some speed, however, but still managing to stay within the DRS. We have, I guess, just so many battles going on. It's hard to know which one I should focus on. So apologize if I do miss a few things, but it seems like we will have a battle going on here soon enough. But let's focus on Boris around the inside. Jared forced around the outside. Slight contact between them. Jared playing it safe, releasing a tiny bit. Here we go through the chicane. And I think Boris will be overtaken down the straight. But Jared also has to worry about Hummel, who is right behind. The DRS will be open any second now. Then it will be a massacre for Boris. Jared already coming in. Wumax has joined. What is this? But Jared going for the overtake. Hummel going for the overtake. Hummel slotting right back behind Jared. And Boris losing 2 positions. DJ Panda losing 1 position. Will he lose 2 positions? No, he is fighting back with Mattis. DJ Panda managing to stay ahead. However, we have Bicky following right behind. Look around the outside, bombing it around the inside. Whoa! We have cars going 3 wide through the first corner. We just had Bicky just bombing the back of DJ Panda. However, all of them are somehow still on the track. It seems like Boris, however, didn't have it good. Lost multiple positions. That was a huge crash. Luckily, we didn't see any damage there. That is, what will he be able to do? We're coming at the end of the straight. He will not do it right here. We will probably do it at the next straight. Sticking extremely close, but he won't be able to go for the overtake through this section unless DJ Panda makes a big mistake. Doesn't seem like he does. You can see Matt is slowly trudging closer and closer. Here we go. We have the DRS. I think this will be a job well done for Mattis. There's not a lot you can do on this insanely long straight when you have overtake. When you have DRS, he is looking. DJ Panda blocking beautifully, forcing Mattis to go around the outside there. Still have matching speed. Mattis will have to back down through here. He does not. He is sticking there. Slight contact with the wall. Still having enough speed to keep the battle going. DJ Panda managing to stay ahead just a little bit. We will go through the final straight. Then we have the first corner again. Mattis looking for the outside. It probably won't be working out for him. But he is still trying to stay there. You could see slight contact between them. Both are still managed to stay on the track. This is a great battle because we have Bicky and we have Jeroen following right behind. This is basically a four-way battle for P5, I guess. Or P7? I do not know. I kind of lost. Yes. For P7. So let's see if Mattis is able to capitalize on it. Now, this is an extremely long straight once again. You can see that Mattis is looking for it. The DRS is open. Let's take it real close. And we'll now be looking around the inside. Is already on the side of him. Bombing around the inside. DJ Panda looking to go for the switchback. Doesn't make it work. DJ Panda almost losing another position to Bicky, who is right beside him. Bombing with the inside. Doesn't seem to make it work. This is extremely messy. But it seems like DJ Panda, just by driving like very aggressively, managed to close the gap for Bicky, who was also just trying to force himself in there. Luckily, both are all still on the track without any damage, for what I can see. Here we can see looking for multiple positions. DJ Panda fighting back around the inside. Mattis being forced wide. DJ Panda still managing to stay ahead. Mattis losing another position because of it to Bicky. Bicky will be bombing it probably around the outside again, since DJ Panda is closing it beautifully. Sliding right back behind. We will probably see another battle happening soon enough. This is a great battle we have. A four-way battle for P7. All the way down from P10. So far, so good. So far, they are still forming that DRS train we all love and hate. Let's see if we will have anything happen here. The end of the straight doesn't seem like it. We will be going through this very tight technical corner. You can see how close everybody is sticking to that wall. Jared losing a position to Maddie. Wakey and Okan battling it out in the back. Seems like it goes the way of Okan. And here we have the straight. That's so fucking long straight. What position changes will we see here? It doesn't seem like we will have any. Matt is just trying to stay close. You could see him trying to get the fresher air. And here we might see something happen. Bicky once again a little bit further behind DJ Panda than he would like. Will he be able to get closer? Here we go into the first corner. He is flying down it, but doesn't seem to be able to win that much time compared to DJ Panda. Of course, he has to worry about Mattis, who is right behind. Around the outside, has that much more speed, and he has done it already. Here we'll be having the second straight. I don't really call it a straight, more like a slow weave. Whoa, Bicky just losing his breaking point. Flying wide, still on the track, however. No damage so far. But Matt is outside of the second. Will he be able to fly back into it? I don't know. It does seem like it. We have also a battle going on with Janice and Robin. And we had a penalty being dealt out to Thug by Nature, currently in P15. Let's see, Robin down the straight. I do think he is able to do it. He is already gaining big time, and now he has even DRS. Yeah, no chance for Janice. Janice, all he can do is try to catch that slipstream, trying to stick as close as possible. Does seem like he is able to do so. Wakey with the penalty as well. And we have the battle with Jeroen and Bicky. Bicky around the inside. Jeroen kind of backing off, still thinking I have the speed, trying to get closer, making slight contact with the back of Bicky. Jeroen Once again, down the straight, both have DRS. But I don't think they're able to do it. Jeroen sticking close through the first corner we go. Mattis has come knocking on the back of DJ Panda again. Becky just trying to hold on while Jeroen is just putting force on him from behind. Hummel just joining in as well. And Boris, slowly but surely, joining the battle as well. Janice, side by side with Robin. Both on the total opposite sides of the wall, but it seems like it goes the way of Janice down this very, very long straight. Whoa, almost losing it, but he keeps it. You could see that he was trying to stick as close as possible. We have a battle still going on between P1 and P2. Yamo will be going for the overtake. It does seem like he has it, even though all of them have DRS. Jeroen just doesn't have the speed needed. You could see Matt is looking for an opportunity to overtake DJ Panda, but as we know, that isn't that easy. We saw a mistake happening from Vicky, who has lost multiple positions now, almost loses it again, and is outside of the points currently. Losing 4 positions because he just slid out. Some great battles we have right here. Thomas with the 3-second penalty. The last 4 people have racked up quite the penalties. But while I was focusing on the middle field, we have quite some battles going on. At the front for of course, first place. We also have a battle going on between Maddie and Jared. This battle has been going on for a long period. It seems like every race, these two are just battling it out. And here we will be going for the straight. You can see the defensive line of Jared just forcing Maddie to back off. Maddie now has more speed. And we have our first DNF while we are watching this battle. Thomas has retired of the race. Matt is losing 2 positions, it seems, down the straight. Ay. Jeroen also with the 3-second penalty. And Maddie still not being able to overtake Jared. But you can see that he is looking for an overtake through this section, which is just extremely hard to do so since it's so tight, so technical. If we are going to see a battle, it will be right here. If we are going to see an overtake, it will be right here, but it seemed like Maddie had a horrible accident. He will have to close all that speed again. That gap that he just made fall. It seems like he is struggling to do so. Amon had overtaken. Never mind, they're battling it out. Amon looking for that opportunity. He came from behind. Had the moment, then lost it. Will he be able to win it back through this corner? It seems like he's looking, but he won't do so. But I do think we should see the pit window slowly closing in. Maddie has come knocking on the back of Jared again. Here we will have the DRS. You can see that he has taken a way different line already around the inside. We'll have a better exit than last time. Still, Jared has that much more speed. It will be rough for Maddie to go for the overtake. We still see the battle going on between Maddie and DJ Panda. DJ Panda now falling further and further behind. Maddie just doesn't have the speed to do it. Vicky, 3-second penalty. Maddie, 3-second penalty. And we have our first person in the pits, and it will be George Amon. Going for the overtake with Maddie. Maddie just doesn't have DRS. He lost too much time. And Jared hopefully is able to try and get away from these two people who are just fighting in the back. Amon just barely within that second. And it seems like he is winning time quick. Wakey has spun out through the last 3 corners. And seems like he is still going. I don't know if he has any damage from what I can see. It does seem like he has damage, so we will definitely have to repair that. Thug by nature, 10-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. And Jared will now have to worry about Amon, who allowed Matt to get closer again. Amon looking for the inside, doesn't seem to make it work. Fun to see that the two people I commentated with are battling it out right now. Maddie around the inside has that more speed. However, it does have a penalty. Amon not willing to let go. Still sticking to the side. Suddenly finds a little bit more speed to close off the gap around the inside. Now Maddie will have the inside. So Amon will back off just slightly since this section is just that technical. And we will probably see some overtakes starting to happen down here. Will Jared be able to stay ahead? That is the question. And currently we have the first person in the top 3 to pit. It will be Zongo. Will he go for the undercut? It might seem like that is the option here. We have seen quite the gap starting to appear. Amon now losing a position to Okan, who slowly just got closer and closer. Okan still sticking around the inside, and he has done a successful overtake around Amon. Jared will have to worry because right now he has 3 cars right behind him. So let's see what the tire situation is at right now. You can see that a lot of people are now swapping to the hards because most were on the mediums. But still, most of us still haven't pitted. Penalties. Robin, 3 seconds. Bicky, 3 seconds. Maddie, 3 seconds. Okan, 3 seconds. Jeroen with 16. Wakey with 3. And Thug by Nature with 13. So far, we will probably not see a whole lot of position changes due to the penalties only being mainly in the back of the field. Zongo overtaking his teammate in the other kick Sauber, DJ Panda. Zongo currently looking for an opportunity to overtake Mattis. There we go. It seems like Zongo has it in the bag. Mattis without DRS, Zongo already with the ERS, and now with the DRS. And now you can see that he suddenly just has that much more speed. So there isn't much that Mattis can do, but Mattis will have to worry about DJ Panda, who is closing in once again. We will have the first few people in the pits, and it seems like Robin is staying out. Robin, current race leader. Just, I guess, going for another lap and maybe lapping the next one. We will see the entire field coming together, changing massively. So I'm interested to see where everybody will end up on. Jared still managing to stay ahead. We have a battle going on between Okan and Maddie. Let's see. Jared will have to worry. Okan is closing in. He will go for the inside. Doesn't do it yet. Jared managing to stay ahead. However, he has 2 cars wide right behind him. Will he be able to keep him behind? That is the question. We have other cars still in the back of there as well. Maddie looking for the inside across Jared Adventure. Doesn't do it yet. Jared Adventure closing the gap beautifully. So let's see if Maddie is able to go for the overtake around Jared right now. Still looking around the inside. Doesn't risk it just yet. Jared has the better exit. Okan now closing in on Maddie. Maddie will have DRS any second now. There we go, and he has so much more speed. Go around the outside of Jared, and that will be it for Jared. Defended beautifully for last 2 laps, and he will probably have another overtake happening up the second DRS zone. You can see that Maddie is struggling to keep that car through that section. Okan just trying to get as close as possible to the back of Jared. Almost losing it. You can see this entire DRS train we have going on right here. Which we have also a few faster people, slight contact in the back with Amon, and I think it was Jeroen indeed. But here we go, Jared going for the overtake, back snatching his position, currently in P10. Few cars going a bit wide, and it seems like DJ Panda has just overtaken multiple cars. We have a few people going into the pits. Jared, we have also Maddie going into the pits. Now I guess the back of the field is going into the pits, and DJ Panda will be slowly climbing his way back up with the fresher hearts that he has right now. And Zongo currently leading the race. Where did he find that speed? isn't able to do so. I think he still has older tires. Yes, Zongo with way fresher hards, and Hummel with 13-lap-old hards. Amon somehow still managing it on 13-lap-old mediums, which is not something I had expected. You can see all the position changes, and Hummel is currently in P16, but it will probably lose quite some when he goes into the pits. But currently he is leading the race on 14-lap-old hards. And he lost it instantly. And he almost lost the entire car. But he's still staying out. Now having to worry about Lenzi, who has come knocking, has more speed, has the inside. And that will be that for Hummel, I think. Still side by side. Lenzi has the inside, however. And I think, yeah, that is it for Hummel. Contact with Lumbergumber. Lumbergumber touching the back of Hummel, both sliding out, both keeping the car somehow on the track. And I think we will soon see an overtake happening from Lumbergumber overtaking Hummel. Hummel losing many positions right now. Here we go, Lumbergumber down the inside, and that will be that for Hummel. No chance with the bright, I guess, orange McLaren. Hummel losing another position to George. You can already see the defensive line that DJ Panda is taking. Kind of fend off the bright red Ferrari driven by Mattis, who is slowly closing in on DJ Panda. I don't know what happened in the pits, but Jared has lost quite some time compared to Matty, who was behind him at first. Now multiple seconds ahead. Big and Jeroen swapping positions down the straight. We'll probably see that happen a bit more now with Matty. And we have Wakey, who had messed up and now loses 2 positions because of it. I think 1 position. So Jared is slowly trying to fight his way back to Amon, who is also trying to fight his way back to Matty, who is somehow ended up on top of the people in the back. Okan, however, slowly getting to Jeroen, who is battling it out for the first point with Bicky. Bicky, who has lost the speed, has lost the time needed to stay within the DRS zone, will now be left off fending for himself. And we have our second retirement, and that is Wakey, who sadly spun out just now, and I think crashed, which I didn't see. Corner cutting for George. He will have to worry, otherwise he will lose too many positions because of it. He might currently be in a battle for podium, but when we look at the penalties, that probably won't be the case. We have a yellow. I think that is Wakey. I think he spun out and crashed through the first corner. I don't know where we can see that. Should be right here around the inside. Yeah, the card already despawned. All right. DJ Panda having to worry about Mattis, and Bicky has rejoined within the second, trying to keep your rune like behind him. Let's see, Mattis looking for the inside, isn't able to do so. However, he has more speed. DJ Panda having the defensive line. And I think we have an overtake happening for current race lead. 3-way, 3 cars wide. Lumbergumber flies through and goes from P3 all the way to P1 in one clean move. But we have a 4-way battle going on right now for podium. If we watch the times, George will have no chance, but who cares? It's a battle. We like seeing the battles happening. That is... doesn't go for the inside bomb. Vicky, 3-second penalty. Ooh, Matt is almost losing it. He will lose some speed, but I don't think it will matter all that much as long as he is able to win that speed here. He would still have the overtime or the overtake. Doesn't make it work through here. We'll have to wait for a later time. I think we should start seeing the overtake any second now, as long as he has the better exit. Seems like he has the better line. DJ Panda finding a little bit more speed. But here comes Mattis, who had the better exit, who will have DRS as well, and the ERS, I'm guessing. But it doesn't seem like he is able to do it. He was so close, had more speed, but couldn't make it work. Vicky also now trying to go for the overtake around Mattis. Vicky doesn't want to be behind these two any longer. He just wants to get past and call it a day. Lanzi with the fastest lap currently in P2. There we have Mattis with the Japan. Mattis around the inside. Has more speed. Will DJ Panda fight back for it? It does seem like he is doing that. Doesn't have the speed yet. We will have the finish straight coming up in a bit. Here we go. Mattis doesn't have the DRS. DJ Panda does so. However, he is not going for it. We can see that Bicky is joining in extremely close as well from behind. Bicky around the inside with DJ Panda. Has a little bit more speed. DJ Panda sticking to the side, kind of closing the door for Bicky. Bicky falling right behind, getting track limits twice. While he tries to go for the overtake, forces DJ Panda wide. That was a bit dirty from what I could see. But I guess if we are looking at the penalties, it won't matter that much. Here comes DJ Panda. Bicky defending it. DJ Panda around the outside. Has the ERS, has the DRS. But now with the upcoming inside, I think Bicky will stay there. No contact between... yes, we have contact. Bicky falling right behind, sliding out, making once again contact with DJ Panda. DJ Panda has lost time compared to Mattis, which he didn't have before. So let's see if Bicky would just leave him be for now. DJ Panda just wants to overtake Mattis. That was his goal from the get-go. And then he suddenly had to fight with Bicky, who just cut across the track. Here we go. DJ Panda around the outside of Mattis. Bicky just almost bombing the back of DJ Panda. DJ Panda being stuck between the wall and the Ferrari. Bicky closing in. DJ Panda getting track limits because he was forced wide. Now has more speed. Is just barely in front. And we have Bicky once again just braking late and ramming the inside. Like ramming the back of DJ Panda. We've seen this 3 times right now from Bicky. Where he just brakes too late and just uses the other cars as like braking force. Once again, you can see that right there. Just ramming the back of Mattis. Let's see what Hummel might think of this. Just also collecting 3-second penalty. Currently right behind Bicky. Has more speed. Bicky once again rams into him, and there goes Bicky into the walls. And I think this will be the race. This will be a virtual safety car, yeah. It seems like he is still able to drive, but that will be quite the repairs. This will, however, allow the entire field to get a bit closer, but that was a weird battle. It seemed like Bicky was just driving too reckless, that it cost him almost a race. And almost a race of all the other drivers as well. So I think we will probably see some speeding under safety car penalties being dealt out, which is of course not ideal. What's up, laddies? How you doing, King Bears? Hope you're having a great evening. We'll probably start seeing people pit. Never mind, the race is continuing. That was a short one. Here, DRS is enabled. We instantly have a battle going on between Mattis and Hummel. Robin got, I guess, fucked by the system while he was going into the pits. And now he has lost multiple positions. Biggie has officially retired. And that will be it. That will be our third DNF. Hummel had overtaken Mattis. Now it's up to DJ Panda. Is he able to keep the Red Bull right behind him? It seems like Hummel has the better line. DJ Panda closing it up beautifully. DJ Panda. Will he be able to keep him behind? It seems so for this. Never mind. He is bombing the inside very aggressively. DJ Panda will have the inside through this corner. Almost sticking there. Still side by side through this extremely narrow sector. Hummel, is it worth doing it here? We have the straight coming up. Still side by side. A lot of contact between them. It seems like Hummel has it. However, DJ Panda will have the ERS and the DRS advantage for this one. Currently already in the slipstream. DRS is enabled. I think this was just a waste of time for Hummel. And indeed, DJ Panda just snatches it back. Apologies. We are seeing some great aggressive battles in this race. DJ Panda closing it up beautifully. You can see that Hummel just has a lot more speed. I think last week he got in slight troubles by driving too aggressively. But it seems like it's going somewhat fair so far. Slight contact with the back of DJ Panda. Doesn't cause anything to happen. Already around the inside. And he's already past DJ Panda. However, DJ Panda will have the DRS in the upcoming zone. Any second now. And boom, DRS is open. DJ Panda instantly snatching that position back. I think Hummel would just, for the best chance for the overtake, will have to wait through the sector and go for the overtake down the straight. I'm chilling, having a beer, just like your name implies. I hope you enjoy your beer, buddy. Hope to see you on the track soon. But Hummel, this is your time to shine. Already down the inside has surpassed DJ Panda. And I think he already had the DRS, I guess, activation zone. It doesn't seem like it. What did Hummel do? Why did he go for the overtake there? DJ Panda now once again ahead of Hummel. Hummel twice going for the, forcing himself for the overtake before that sector and then instantly losing it again. Look at the beautiful defensive line that DJ Panda is taking. And also, I want to add in that we have had a constant battle for P1 all the way with P4. Here we go. Hummel around the inside has more speed. DJ Panda closing the racing line off. Hummel having to follow right behind. We'll probably see a little bit of contact happening here again. Called it. Both cars keeping it on the track. And here we will probably have Hummel going around the inside again. Has the better exit. Already side by side, I want to say. Not yet. DJ Panda is closing it up beautifully. Jared overtaking Matty through this sector at the end of the finish straight. Here we go. Hummel around the outside. If he stays here, we'll have the inside through the next quarter. He is staying there. DJ Panda just backing off slightly, giving him space. He knows that he can have him up with the upcoming straight. He knows that he can do it no problem, like he has done the last 3 laps as well. Matt, this 3-second penalty. You ruined 3-second penalty. Maddie going for the overtake around Jared from what I can see. Jared still sticking around the outside, and Maddie just has more speed. And I don't know what happened here. Hummel just randomly got a burst of speed, managing to create some distance between him and DJ Panda. DJ Panda now getting closer, but it won't be enough to go for the overtake. He almost lost it. DJ Panda losing a lot of speed compared to Hummel. I think Hummel has done it. After all these aggressive overtakes, Hummel takes away and snatches P6. Here we go. Jared being forced between the wall, still having more speed than Maddie not able to do much. You can see that he just doesn't have the speed. We have 5 more laps to go in this extremely chaotic but good race. Yes, Lumbergumber in P1. He would have had it in qualifying, but he got blocked by an Aston Martin. But yeah, once again on P1, it shows that this man does not mess around. It seems like Maddie has made a mistake while I wasn't looking. And I lost 3 positions because of it. First with Jarrett, then Amon and Okan as well. Zongo, Lancy having the battle. Let's see, Lancy still sticking around the inside. Side by side. Once again, this camera's pretty horrible. You can see that he is trying to go for the inside. Now doesn't have the speed. Lumbergumber closing off the racing line. Zongo falling right behind. I think there was track limits for Lancy. Doesn't get a penalty yet. Zongo bombing it around the outside currently. Still side by side with Lumbergumber. Lumbergumber finding that little bit of speed to just manage to stay ahead. Zongo, however, still sticking to the racing line, trying to look for that opportunity. We will probably see it right here. He is around the inside with Lumbergumber. Lumbergumber managing to stay ahead. Zongo has more speed. We have cars going 3 wide right now. Beautiful sight. These 3 cars side by side. The entire podium right here, risking it all for all these positions. Lumbergumber falling right back behind. Lenzi snatching P1. Zongo snatching P2. We'll probably see, I hope, a 3-way battle once again going on through the second, I guess, straight. That's what I'm hoping for. 3 wide, like we just saw. That was a beautiful sight to see. Here we go. Lumbergumber slowly closing that gap with Zongo. Zongo doesn't really close it until now. Let's see if we will be able to see an overtake happening here. I don't think so. We'll probably see it on the next one. Zongo getting real close to Lenzi. Luckily, no contact we have seen so far. Down the straight of the finish line. All the crowds are cheering them on as we see this beautiful battle that has been going on for the entirety of the race. Jarrett in the back, losing a position to Okan. Hummel losing the position once again to DJ Panda. Fought it all the way back. And DJ Panda currently in front while they go across the finish line. But there we go. Zongo sticking close to Lenzi. Lenzi still having that bit more speed. I think it will come down to the very last few meters. Zongo around the inside. And he has so much more speed, it doesn't really matter. No, he has it so far. Lenzi falling right behind. He will probably go for the overtake through the next sector. You can see that Lumbergumber made a tiny bit of contact with the back of Lenzi. He is eager to win back those positions that he just lost. They're all looking for that opportunity to snatch P1, snatch the race win. They already are on the podium. It doesn't matter. It is all for the race win right here. And it seems like Lumbergumber is forcing himself in there, but Lenzi kind of closed off the door for Lumbergumber. Lumbergumber will have to look for an opportunity later on. DJ Panda and Hummel still battling it out. DJ Panda still managing to stay ahead in the back. Here we go through the first corner. Zongo still managing to stay ahead. And I guess we have George, who is just in here to watch all the magic happen. He has penalties. This is really his battle. So he's just having front row seats. Hummel now managing to stay ahead of DJ Panda. And I do think it will stay like this. Never mind. DJ Panda around the inside now. Through the first corner we go. And I think DJ Panda... Never mind. DJ Panda doesn't have... yes, he does. Beautiful. And we have Lumbergumber almost snatching 2 positions. And there comes George. George just decided to join in on the battle. What is this camera horrible through the sector? But it seems that George still is in P4. But you can see that he is looking to fight for some positions, even though it won't end in them. Lancy suddenly just getting a car by his side. Lumbergumber already side by side with Zongo. Now has the DRS. And I think this is it. Lenzi, however, also flying through. Zongo being pushed down to third. DJ Panda, Hummel once again fighting. But seems like this time it is not going the way of Hummel. And Hummel loses 2 positions. Is in ghost form right now. Fighting back. Still inside of Mattis. Seems like Mattis is falling right back behind. I think we will see the battle continuing between Hummel and DJ Panda. But once again, Lumbergumber leading the race. 2 more laps to go. Will he be able to keep that position? DJ Panda once again battling it out with Hummel. Hummel currently around the inside. Here we go. Down to finish straight. We will have the first quarter coming up once again. DJ Panda has more speed. Hummel is forced once again to follow right behind. Boris 3-second penalty. Hummel slowly trying to close the gap. You can see that he has taken the aggressive line right here. He will have more speed. DJ Panda will have to show some great defensive driving. It seems like he is able to do so far. But here we have the DRS zone coming up. And it seems like Hummel is going around the outside. Has more speed. About a car length. DJ Panda still sticking there. Hummel now currently has the inside through the sector. Seems that DJ Panda is just barely keeping the car there. We also have Mattis and I guess Robin just bombing it in there. Mattis, I guess, losing it because Robin tapped the inside. Mattis losing 2 positions because Robin just, I guess, bombed it and he didn't expect it. He didn't plan to see suddenly a car appear there. But Robin was there. The last lap has officially started. And I think this is, I guess, only rightfully so, to watch the battle happening in P1 to P3. All this for the race win. This isn't for a podium. They are already there. It has to happen now. We are halfway done with the track. And so far, it seems to be going the way of Lumbergumber. But Lenzi is closing in quick. But Zongo is closing in quick. George is outside of this battle. But he has been for quite a while with the penalties that he has racked up. Lumbergumber managed to stay ahead. Zongo is actively looking. We have a yellow. It doesn't seem to be anything major. Here we go. Lumbergumber still staying ahead. Here we will be going to the straight. It seems like Lenzi is taken beautifully close. I think Lumbergumber might lose this position down to the very last few corners. Here comes Lenzi. He has so much more speed around the outside. It seems like he has done it so far. Lumbergumber not willing to let go. Sticking around the inside. Slight contact with Lenzi. Lenzi forcing ghost mode. Still side by side. It seems like Lenzi has more speed. Lumbergumber barely holding on. And Lenzi wins the race. Lumbergumber P2 and Zongo also just trying to force herself in there with P3. What a beautiful battle down to the very last corner. Wow. Anyways, we have still quite some battles going on. We have Robin looking for overtake Hummel. DJ Panda has fallen down 2 positions, down to the last corner. Robin, will he be able to do so? He has the inside. Hummel going a bit wide. Hummel managing to stay ahead. You can see that he's pushing himself to the limits, almost sliding out. It seems like this is going the way of Hummel, and it does so indeed. Let's see him on with Jared. Jared has created quite a gap. Amon will have DRS. I don't think it will be enough, but you can see that the gap is closing in real quick. He might bomb himself down the inside. Doesn't do it yet. Jared going pretty slow through the corner. But Amon loses it through the last corner again. Like 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago, I mean. Lost it through the very last corner. And then we'll end in P15. I think we are seeing a repeat here with Amon. What a race on all these different levels with the grid. Massive props to all the drivers we have seen today. Beautiful. Hummel, driver of the day. He has won so many positions. Here we will have the podium ceremony. Lenzi, the race winner, with Lumbergumber and Zongo, P2 and P3. Beautiful, beautiful battle for the entirety of the race. All I can say is massive props to everybody who has participated. No music for some reason, but oh well. Good shit. I'm looking forward to F125. I wonder what they do to change everything. But anyways, here are the standings. Lanzi, the race winner here in Miami, with Lumbergumber and Zongo to close off the podium. Then Janice, George, Hummel, Robin, Mattis, DJ Panda, and then Boris to close up the top 10. Then we have Jeroen, Alkan, Jared, Amon, Maddie, Thug by Nature, and then we have Bicky, Wakey, and Thomas with the DNFs. Great race for today. I think we have seen some of the best battles so far. Good stuff all the way till the very end, especially from the race leaders. Lumbergumber leading so many laps in this race, and just barely ending in P2. So once again, I think we should just say, like, great racing from all of them. But yeah, I think I will be back next Tuesday with Tier 3 together with Jared, commentating it with a lot of joy, a lot of fun. And then Tier 7, I will be back next Friday. Just on my lonesome, I think. I hope you all had fun. Once again, if you want to participate in these races, just join our Discord down below. Sign yourself up, and you might be able to join some of these races. You won't be able to join the championship itself, but of course you will have a chance to participate in these races as a reserve driver. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.